to engage the retired clergy.
Amen.
We have a website in our conference for all of the clergy who are committed to marriage equality. And the ones that have signed on, 18 are active, the rest are retired. And the retired clergy stand ready to do weddings for everyone. Review and update your congregational wedding guidelines.
Amen.
So think through how your wedding guidelines are and how they might be improved and how they will be applied to all couples. One of the things my congregation decided to do is at every wedding there will be 2 clergy presiding. Every wedding will have 2 clergy presiding. This points to our connectionalism, it points to the importance of the community, and it never leaves any one person out there all by themselves.
Amen.
That might not be an option in your situation, but it's something to consider. You may need to find premarital counseling resources that will apply for same-gender couples as well. Apologies. Bad cold this week. It's very hard when someone depends on their voice to not have a voice. Get a website. Establish a website where you can list who is committed. You have to figure out whether it will be a public list or private list. When your state has marriage equality legalized, it will be ever more important that it be a public list so that those out there know where they can find a pastor who will honor and recognize their love and loyalty and celebrate a wedding for them. Know within yourself why you are doing it and why you are making such a commitment. For me, it came down to my own sermons coming back to convict me. Don't you hate it when that happens?
Yeah.
And I had preached for years that we kept asking, not what is the right thing to do, but can we get away with it? And I was usually thinking in terms of those people that kept cheating on their taxes or cheating on their spouse or speeding through a school zone. And then I realized I knew the right thing to do around marriage equality, but I had been asking, could I get away with it? Then there was the guy in my church when we were talking about this, and Miguel said, well, I'm going to stand for the fact that we're going to do the right thing and get away with it. That kept us going. Be generous with grace to colleagues who are in different places. Colleagues of mine in the Baltimore, Washington Annual Conference are approaching this in very different ways, even pastors of other reconciling congregations. And it's very easy to slip into that sense of self-righteousness. Well, if I've made this decision, why haven't they? But we need to make sure that we have a generosity of grace that recognizes there are all kinds of ways to advance the cause of full inclusion for gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender people and their partners and families. And there's not only one right way to do it.
Slide that chair so I can pull it under the table.
The other thing is, weddings are not our stories.
Excuse me.
Weddings are the stories of the couples being married. It's the stories of their love and loyalty. It's their story of what it means to them to come together and make a commitment, a lifelong commitment, to be in relationship with each other, to care for each other. And it's not the story of who is officiating. It's the story of the couple. And the couple has the right to share that story in whatever way they choose. So those are my thoughts on how to go about organizing for marriage equality. And if it is not yet legal in your jurisdiction, then go on and organize around holy unions so that when it does become legal, it's real easy to make the transition. Thank you.